been several months where we've prepared this work site, and we've just been in process on it little bit by little. We first cleared the trees out. See that video? That was one of our first videos. We were taking down some huge pine trees, and now we're getting ready. The business is growing. We're getting ready to put a pole barn here in the back, and we're going to go ahead and excavate those large stumps. So we're going to dig some deep holes with the E60 Bobcat. We're excited to test it out and see what it can do. Back at it again, Lake Arichi. If you haven't seen any of the previous footage, you know, we had a giant lake here in the front of the house, and we're putting in the equipment driveway all the way to the back to the equipment pad. We keep getting deliveries of hardpan, and this is about the third load. We've got this about over a foot deep right here at the entrance to the driveway, and we're going to smooth out this third batch. And we're also going to be putting in a drain, which is going to go all the way back to the woods to some dry wells, and shoot the grade for that. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Stay tuned for the before and afters. This is where I'm thinking about putting the first catch basin, because the water pools right here. Bring it over to the other side. Another catch basin. Then bring the pipe all the way back to where the roller is, because all the water from adjacent property tends to kind of hang out in this area right here. And instead of having it stagnate here, I got it graded to go back to this drainage ditch. And this drainage ditch goes all the way back and connects to another one that goes all the way down to another bigger one. And then this is the equipment pad in the back, and we've got that. I think there's about 4 truckloads of hardpan here, so it's about 6 inches deep, and it's taking shape. Yes, I was working on securing these railroad ties today and hammering them in. And I was thinking, yeah, you know, this is manly. Hammering these in, you know. The real man was the one that had that nail driven through his hands. Took it on the chin. That's the real man. His name's Jesus. That's my game. So we're here at Ferguson Waterworks down towards Savannah, and we're picking up all the drainage. We got 210 feet of the 6-inch corrugated, smooth on the inside pipe. So it's been about 4 hours since it stopped raining. It rained 1.6 inches within the past 48 hours, but it all came within about overnight through the morning. And we've got this capped off right here with tape. The whole trench is pretty much dry, and we're gonna finish connecting the pipe, setting the grade of the pipe, and get it going all the way to the back to the dry well. And then we're gonna crack open the this piece of tape right here and hopefully watch all this stuff drain away. So this is the pad area in the back. The pad area in the back is doing really well. There's really only like a little bit of ponding there on the left and on the right. We got this ditch cut out. Let's take a look and see how full it is. So even with all that blockage up there, the ditch isn't really full, which is really a good thing. We've got this trench is about full of water, foot of water in through here. We dug a relief tank, and we're going to get all the water to go into that lower area. That's where the dry well is going to go back there. So I'm going to open up this section right here, get the water to go into the tank, and then we're going to have hopefully some dry ground to run the 6-foot pipe, or the 6-inch pipe into that section. All right, we're getting ready to crack it open. So here we go. We have the 50-gallon dry well, and we're gonna set side by side. All right, so we've got this dry well assembled. Once again, it's empty on the bottom. So that's gonna be 2 feet of rock on the bottom, and it's got these holes in there that allow the water to wick out. This is a scheduled 44-inch pipe that slides directly into one of these knockout holes. You just decide which one, and I have the 6-inch adapter for the exit. The 4-inch solid pipe is just to connect the one dry well to the other dry well, and we're gonna go ahead and put the top on over there, and we're gonna go ahead and screw it closed. I don't suppose you would leave it not screwed like that, but I think it's just to keep it from falling off if the earth shifts around. The other thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting this pipe in here. We've cut this to size. This is only going to stick out maybe 6 inches or so. We got this, I'll come at a better view. So we've got this pipe right here that is going to act as a support for the center of the top and get it positioned in there correctly, so that way it can withstand a compressive load. So we're in the back where the dry well is going to go, right in that lake. So, you know, over the past 24 hours, water has percolated into the hole. So the drain pipe ends right around there. It's underwater currently, but we're going to go ahead and dig this trench. All right, we have the water draining out of the dry well area into the trench that we've dug. We have this easy flow, but this easy flow is like a French drain system, and it's got this pipe. Cut the end off. We've got the zip tie on here. We're going to go ahead and pull this over and close it nice and tight on the end, and it's just going to really act like a normal easy flow system. All right, so what we're doing now is we're grabbing buckets of 57 stone for the base. If I can do this with one hand here. All right, so we got the one dry well in there, and we are filling with stone on the bottom, and we're gonna put the other one right next to it. All right, so we got that bucket in there. We're gonna go ahead and smooth that out, get the other dry well in. We're in here now. We got this dry well. We got a little drainage area to keep the water over there. We're gonna go ahead and clean that up a little bit. We're gonna put the other dry well right here, right next to it, and we're gonna be done. Fill this up. All right, here we go. We're gonna wrap up with the noodles. We're gonna get some of the water out, and we're gonna backfill a little bit with some stone. Increase the capacity of the tanks, and those are expensive, but major water issue on this place. All right, so we're just increasing the capacity of these dry wells. We're just packing everything in with some more stone. Here we go. We got the dry wells covered up, and we got the pop-up emitter pipe connecting to the pop-up emitter. We have it extra long so that way we can see it. Once we get the existing grade set and everything smoothed over, then we're going to go ahead and get the laser level on there and make sure that the pop-up emitter is below the starting point grade. The unseen boss of Clear Landscape. My dad is here running the Mini X on the drainage project. Nobody's better. See what people can do with the grader box, my dad can do with the excavator. He's retired now, so he's just coming and helping. about 3 to 4 inches higher than that one over there, which is good. And then it drops all the way back 3 feet to the driveway. We're here at Maxwell BD Sand Supply in Savannah. We're getting, I think it's number 4 stone. He's cleaning out the front of the pile because he's got 2 different kinds of stones there. And this is going to go around the pop-up emitter in that ditch area to prevent erosion. And then we're going to be getting some riprap. That's how you do that. Yep, that looks good. So what are we doing here, Dad? We just making it look pretty?
At the same time, about this nightmare you got going on here.
A little stone?
Yeah, just to make that.
All right, let's see what Dad's got going on over here. Looking good, Dad. Looking good. What we got?
It's going to go in here. It's going to puddle here. It's going to go in here.
To our other little catch basin.
Buried. I decided not to put it.
Huh?
I decided buried it.
Oh, did you really?
I wanted it lower, but I tried to make it lower with that. But we had to rim that thing down, the ledge, and get another cap. So I figured we are good with this grade now, so it's there just in case it's covered.
Oh, okay.
You know? See if we can put the grass is going to come all the way here, you know?
Okay.
So that little...
So we just left it in there just
Yes, in there.
in case we need it.
In case it's there, it's covered.
And out the new driveway with a 25,000 pound rig. So it's rained 0.7 inches in the past 48 hours. And you know, we have this little bit of a depression here that we're hopefully gonna try and fix with some top dressing over time. It's just poorly graded in this area. We're having a little bit of ponding here, but no giant Lake Arichi, which is great. And a lot of these small little ponds will dissipate very quickly. And we have our drain here. And look at this. So the water is going through the filter fabric quite nicely. The sod is helping slow down the rate of the water going in. It looks pretty clean and open. And maybe open up, we've got a little smaller lower catch basin right here that we could open up. Right here, I think what we're gonna do in the springtime is just sod this in to get it to really raise this area up a little bit, to get the water to kind of go down over onto this side. So we have this water here that's coming off the house, and it's hugging the edge of the driveway, which is great because it's crowned in the middle. So the water is coming down and it's moving over into the catch basin, exactly what we wanted. A little bit of ponding right here on the driveway. That should be easily fixed with adding some more stone and just bringing up the existing grade right there. And you see all this water coming off the house. We got some ponding right here. That should be easily fixed by adding some soil in there, but it looks like it's running and it's staying off the top most of the driveway, which is great. The ditch is filled. The water, you can actually see the water right here in this flow area. And it's right here, and it's staying in this ditch that my dad created. And look, it's flowing out to the ditch. That's exactly what we want. And it's being slowed down by this number 4 rock, and it's just trickling its way all the way back to the woods here, which is great. This is what we want. No water is coming up out of the emitter at this point, so what that tells me is that the capacity of the dry wells is greater than the water flow that is percolating in. Hey guys, that's it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Driveway Drainage Project. Things just go easier when Dad's around. Whew.